In a world where we are surrounded by smartphones, high-speed internet, and urban life, there are still corners of the earth where time seems to have stood still. People who have no connection to the modern world and still continue their simple, natural, and primitive way of life, just as they did thousands of years ago. Today, we want to take you on an extraordinary journey to unknown lands and tribes that seem to have stepped out of the pages of history. Sentinel Tribe. In the Indian Ocean, there is a small island called North Sentinel Island, home to one of the most isolated tribes in the world, the Sentinelese tribe. These people avoid any contact with the outside world. The moment they see strangers, they defend themselves with bows and arrows. The Indian government has even prohibited approaching this island in order to preserve their way of life. Imagine, they neither know what an airplane is, nor are familiar with mobile phones. Their entire life revolves around hunting, fishing, and gathering fruits from the forest. Scientists say that this tribe may have been completely unaware of the modern world for thousands of years. Himba tribe. If you travel to East Africa and the country of Ethiopia, you will encounter a tribe called the Himba. The people of this tribe are famous for their traditional bead-filled clothing, beautiful body decorations, and unique hairstyles. But perhaps their most famous ceremony is bull jumping. In this ancient tradition, young men must leap over bulls to prove their courage and readiness to enter the world of manhood. Himba women, with their body adornments, necklaces, and traditional tattoos, display their beauty and strength. Their lives are entirely dependent on livestock and agriculture, with no sign of modern technology in their tribe. Yanomami tribe. Deep within the dense Amazon rainforest lives a tribe called the Yanomami. Their homes, known as shabonos, are circular in structure, and the entire tribe lives together in a large communal house. The Yanomami are skilled hunters, relying on hunting small animals and fishing for food. They still use stone and wooden tools and live in complete harmony with the forest. Even during their religious ceremonies, they preserve their cultural identity through distinctive body paintings and the use of medicinal plants. Maasai tribe. The Maasai are one of the most famous tribes of East Africa, living along the border between Kenya and Tanzania. Despite limited contact with cities, they still hold firmly to many of their ancient traditions. Their red clothing, colorful jewelry, and traditional dances are well known. Their lives revolve around livestock, mainly cattle and sheep, and every young Maasai must pass through challenging trials to prove their strength and courage. Even today, despite the arrival of modern technology, they continue to preserve the spirit of their ancestral culture and traditions. Other isolated tribes such as the Awa in Brazil, the Korubo in the Amazon, and the Chukchi in Siberia, all show that a lifestyle without technology, closely tied to nature, still continues. These people draw inspiration from nature, care for the land, and never consume more than they need. For them, the earth is not just a resource, but a mother and their true home. Seeing the lives of these tribes makes us reflect. Has our progress truly brought us more happiness? Or perhaps these seemingly simple people live in greater peace? Maybe we have lost something that they still possess, a genuine connection with the earth, family, and nature. What do you think? If you had the chance, would you like to live for a few days like these tribes? Share your thoughts in the comments.